But speaking of doing some crazy things with some crazy folks and folks interrupting and butting their way in, Luke Kornet, when I catch you, Luke Kornet, when I catch you. The Atlanta Hawks find themselves in a collaboration with Magic City, but Adam Silver, he overthought it. He thought about it a little bit more. He said, "Nah, we can't let it out. I think he either postponed it or just canceled it all the way throughout. It made me shed one tear. It was supposed to be on March 16th. It was supposed to be on 2 days from now, a random Monday. A random Monday. No, wait, no. Yeah. A random Monday. You were supposed to see some of the baddies partnershiping up with the NBA, and that was causing a lot of potential outrage. There was folks saying this is a terrible thing. There's some people that were saying it was a great thing. There's a lot of people that were saying that this is such an integral part of the community that it would be disingenuous. It has been so long. It's been too long since the partnership has been created. We need to get ourselves intertwined with the Magic City, a pillar in the Atlanta community. If you didn't know, Magic City is a local strip clubs in Atlanta, and it's been a part of the community, in all honesty, where if you have been to Atlanta, you know what Magic City is. You know the connectivity that it has bring to the community. You know that it's such a pillar in the community that everybody, every celebrity, every actor, every musician, every athlete, they be in them clubs. You randomly see a clip of Leonardo DiCaprio doing... It's crazy. And wait, hold on. So prior to the game, let's add some more stuff that was going on. The Hawks principal owner and filmmaker and actor Jimmy Gertz and Magic City Kitchen will be serving 2 versions of their world famous lemon pepper wings. Lemon pepper Louisville wings. Lemon pepper barbecue and their traditional lemon pepper. You see lemon pepper Louisville? You see how the NBA is already intertwined? They're already making magic together. They're already connected in ways that we didn't even know. And I would like to say, number one, that could have been the craziest halftime show we've ever seen in the NBA. It would have been one of the craziest 2-piece combos we have ever seen. And I would like to also highlight, it feels like a missed opportunity. Because a lot of the pushback has come from, I don't want to say folks that just don't understand, but I feel like it's coming from this morality policing nature that folks just seem to overtly and not necessarily unintentionally, but overtly, and they just need the world to be on the same page of their own morality scales in terms of when it comes to sex and sexuality, right? And it gets frustrating, especially in the case of the NBA, because of over the past 3-4 years, there has been such a pushback, a forgetting of the guard when it comes to the political standings amongst the league and where they stand on their morality, in a sense. Because of over the past couple of years, there has been an obsession, and I mean obsession, with connecting the NBA with gambling. Sports gambling has been rampant all throughout sports in America for the past couple of years, where you will see your favorite athletes collaborating with a DraftKings, with a Kelce, MGM. Every star has two gambling apps that they are intertwined with. But that is no, it's okay. That stuff is cool. We could talk about the alcohol. We could talk about the drug. We could talk about all these things. But sex is where folks are like, nah, we just can't go. We just can't go. And you know what? I get it. Sure, fine. Because it's a thing that we can easily wrap our heads around and wrap it up into this real easy bow of this is just bad. Because in America, we already have this overarching belief system that sex work It's not work. You could turn it, you could spin it, you can see however it is that you want. They do not respect it, and they do not believe it's a thing that should be protected on the long term. They see it as a thing that is destroying the fabric of society and community. When in all intents and purposes, not only is sex work objectively work, motherfuckers pay taxes. So let's just before we even talk about that stuff, strippers pay taxes, the clubs pay taxes. They all pay taxes. Everybody, they're all paying taxes. And we can talk about how it makes it even more dangerous to be a part of sex work because of not only has sex work will always be around, but we have went our way to intertwine it with the society that we already live in terms of like lust and things of that nature, where you will not go far without trying to find mugs that are trying to pay for it. You will not go far without finding someone that want to pay for it, right? And going out your way to have this, and going out the way to have such a negative viewpoint on sex work in general, or anything that even has to do with the woman's sexual body in general, there will always be pushback. But that pushback only makes their job harder to do. It only makes it harder. It only makes it harder. But I'll talk about Luke Kornet. Luke Kornet. He has been the main one that has spoken out, or he's been the most like public figure that has been able to speak out on this whole controversy and the idea around it. So he has this quote. The NBA should desire to protect and esteem women, and allowing this night to go forward without protest would reflect poorly on us as an NBA community, specifically in being complicit in the potential objectification and mistreatment of women in our society. Yeah, fair. But I would like to highlight a couple things. Number one, when it comes to the job of being, like, let's say just for strippers in this general specific category, right? Number one, there's not too many jobs on this planet. They'll give a woman the opportunity to make $4,000, $5,000 in 2 weeks. There's not too many jobs that will do that without a college education. So not only are you removing a chance for a lot of these women to get a chance to work, but you're also demeaning what it means to have this type of job, right? Because of your own morality and your own specific standpoints of this idea, which, fine, everyone's entitled to an opinion. But I find it so disingenuous, especially since the path that the NBA and sports and athletes in general have been going on, because of they are the ones that are funding this. They are the folks that are going out their way to throw $50,000 in the air, that are actively paying for a lot of these people's lives, right? And then it feels like putting a lot of women in this position where you have the right to have me protect you. You are not smart enough, nor are you capable enough to be able to stand up for what you are doing, or you're not capable enough to say this is a job that you do not want to do. Everybody that is working this line of work does not want to do this line of work, which is crazy to me. That is just crazy. That is crazy. And if you don't want to go, fine. But now you're actively removing money out of so many people's lives, especially folks that are literally just dancers. Point blank, period. Especially even in regards to the money aspect, there's not too many companies that are able to pull in $1 million a month. That's on paper, $1 million a month. Do you know how much taxes that is generated off that $1 million a month, like a place like Magic City is able to generate? Can we be real? And not even to mention, people will always find people will always find a strip club to go to. People will always find sex for it to go to. But going out your way to vilify and be like, nah, this stuff is evil. This is wrong. This is evil. This is evil. This is wrong. This should not be allowed to exist. All it does is put people in danger. When you look around in your own team and multiple players on different teams where this is how they spend their off time. But that's just me, though. That's just my take on this whole thing.